Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my garage and project escape. Well, you're gonna find this on a good percentage of your escapes, especially the 06s, being in the Rust Belt of New York. So what I'm doing right now is I'm trying to repair the shock strut on this. As you can see, it's rotted out above it to the side of it. It hasn't gone down underneath it yet, but it is weak. It's real weak. So I'm trying to repair that right now. I've got a design right here that I'm working on right now. That's what's left of a swing arm. I cut it and I took the bushing out of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it to the frame here, and then weld it to that and back that up. Then I'm going to have to get sheet metal and fill in these holes. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to run down to Wilbert's and I'm going to look at a couple of escapes and see if somebody's already made some repairs here. Cut their repair out and weld it to mine. I don't know how strong this railing is, but it's not looking that hot. I'm putting this on here because I thought I was going to be able to do some towing with it because it's got the hitch. But if you look up in here, you can see where that hitch goes right on into the rail, and that railing is almost gone. So I don't, on both sides, you know, it's bolted up there, but it looks like it's let's see, it's bolted in two places up there, but it's looking like it's ready to crumble. So I think I'm screwed on this side, or screwed when it comes to doing any towing. It appears to be solid, but you put some weight on here, and that may crumble. So I may have lost the opportunity to tow with this thing, but we'll see how strong it is. It's a shame, you know, because the interior on this thing is in really good shape. The outside, you know, body-wise is in good shape, other than, you know, where this normally rots out on this. Same on both sides. And it's still, you know, unfortunately, the motor's in good shape, tranny's in good shape, interior's in good shape. And it's just a shame. So it winds up going to, some people just wind up taking them to Wilbert's and get $400 for them, you know. And, you know, the cats on this thing is worth that as it is. So I've got and it's got, you know, sunroof option. It's got, you know, premium stereo. It's, you know, real good shape. But this happens, and then this crap happens. So anyway, we'll be back. Okay, I'm back home. No luck. So it's what we got right here. See how it's rotted out right around there. It is flexy. So what I got right now is I cut this out of a swing arm, and now I'm contouring it to go in here best I can. And then we're going to go and weld it right against what's left in the frame, and that's going to secure this part here. So right now I'm contouring it with the press. Okay, after about 8 freaking hours of getting this custom bent and everything I needed to do, put a couple of quick beads, couple beads on it to get it nice and solid. And now we're going to go ahead and weld it into the vehicle. Real important, make sure you disconnect your battery when you weld on the vehicle. That, and make sure you got a fire bottle. Okay, this is the before product here. I got it. There we go. So where we got it, right up in there. I wanted to keep the original as much as possible for the moment. Yeah, I know I got a hole. I'll get some metal and freaking fill it in. But for the most part, this is still in good shape, and still, well, not good shape, but I mean, it's still there. So by beefing it up, by putting a piece in there and beefing it up for the time being, the only weak point is going to be this thing here. I don't know how strong it is, but so really, all you got is your sock strut on this side. You get your spring right here. So if it breaks loose, you're just gonna be bouncing up and down like if you had a bad shock. So, but I'm gonna get this welded in here. I've got enough welded on the top part of this to make it secure, and then I've got enough on the bottom down here to keep the strength of the whole scenario here until this lets go down here, and then, you know, what are we gonna do then? Okay, it's my progress report. Got it in here. Got a decent bead on here. It's still dirty metal, and of course I don't have any argon to keep my crap clean. So, and fill the holes. I put nuts in there. Make a little, you know, fill in those holes a little bit, so I'm not using as much wire. Okay, here's what I've got. It's really solid. It's hot still. I just got called in to eat. I still got a couple more little touch-up welds I got to do. It's even burnt through here, and but that's solid as a rock. So that's not going anywhere. And until this rail breaks, we got a solid situation, and then of course I gotta fill that in. So, all right, stay tuned. All right, finally, kind of, because it's freaking so dirty in here, and I don't have, like I said, I don't have argon welder, but here we are. Until this railing here fails, should be in good shape. It's still kind of hot. I just finished up. Use some more metal to fill in holes that I don't have, so I'm not using quite so much wire feed. But there we go. There's a homemade repair job on an 06 Escape rear shock strut rod out, and as you can see how this is started to pit it already. I had some burn through right here, so I had to see if I could catch it, and it just kept traveling. So I tried to go as light on the heat as possible. So about all you can do. All right, so from this point, I'm just going to go ahead and spray this down with primer. I got to figure out what I'm going to do to fill this in. Probably for right now, I'm just going to fill it with foam, and then spray over the foam with, or I can actually put foam and then fiberglass over the foam and then fill this all in. I might see if I can find a little bit of tin, fill it in. But anyway, all right, I'm going to go ahead and get this sprayed down with primer, and help preserve it a little bit longer, not much. Okay, here's my update. Got my shock strut back in there. I put some fiberglass in here. I'm waiting for the resin to dry. I've still got to put some more fiberglass resin on top of the fiberglass. But with that said, it's protected. On the inside, I took our trusted duct tape. I taped over that, and then I took some Rust-Oleum leak seal rubber coating, and I sprayed it over the top of that. So now she's sealed from the inside as well as the outside. Next thing, just get the tire on. I put the interior back in, and this is a plate. Got 15-inch bolts that hold it in 4 places around the outside. So next I got to put I've got a speaker that needs to go back in here, and then put the external siding on here. All right, that's where I'm at. Everything back in here. Put the speaker back on. Hit it again with some Rust-Oleum, and I'll go ahead and get the panel back on top of that, and never know anything happened here. All right, here's my final repair. That'll hold. It's gonna hold as long as this beam here, it's cracked in the bottom of it, but you know, hopefully it's solid down and through, so it'll last as long as it'll last. But best I can do. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, definitely share. We'll catch you on the next Dana Crosby's Vlogs.